Hi guys, hope everybody is doing well. Sorry I've not been in making many videos recently. I've been at my parents-in-law visiting, and I've been on holiday to Norway on a cruise, so I've been super busy. So I haven't made a video for about 5 or 6 weeks. And this is my first video back. There's a few other tool hauls coming up. I've got an absolutely amazing items which my friend Graham made, and I also got an amazing book to show you in this video, which my good friend Bob has made a new wrench book, which I want to show you as well. So I went to the local auction with Alex from the Netherlands, and I was meant to meet my good friend Graham to do a trade, which I'll show you what I traded in a bit. And Graham very sadly broke down. His vehicle broke down on the motorway on the way there, so he didn't make it. So he ended up having to be ring out the emergency services, the AA, the breakdown recovery, and he ended up going to a campsite, I don't know, 2 hours drive. So me and Alex, we couldn't meet him at the auction, but we did meet up afterwards at the campsite, which was fantastic, and we had a nice meal together and we caught up, and I was surprised when I was there. So I did the swap, and we had a lovely meal, and Graham made me this, absolutely made from scratch. This is a Timmins wrench. It doesn't seem to be focusing my camera. Let me see if I can turn it back on and off again. See if this is any better. Yeah, this is better. So this is a model of a Timmins, but he's put my name on it, Timmins Curfy, and it's a model of a very early wrench which Graham did a repair on for me. So this is a Timmins wrench, 1845 self-adjusting wrench, and I have a couple of these Timmins wrenches, and I had this one here which was broken and had no handle, and Graham kindly made this handle to match the original handle, which is this one here. So this one is Graham's and this one is the original. You'd be hard pressed to tell, and he did that for me. And obviously he must have took the measurements or the design, because he made this. And now his original plan, because the auction had stalls outside, he was going to put it on the stall and let me come across it and try to buy it, and realize I had my own name on it. But unfortunately he didn't make it because he broke down. But this actual wrench he gave to me. He said, I made this for you. Now there'll be a link below, and you'll be able to, on his page on Instagram, you'll be able to see how he made it, and it's absolutely outstanding. He's the most talented craftsman I have ever known, I've ever met. He's just absolutely stunning. Now when I was there, he also gave me this as a present. This is a hammer he made, and apparently he made this for an auction. He made two of them. One was going to be donated to an auction, and this one he gave to me when I met him for fish and chips. And it's obviously a beautiful brass bodied with replaceable ends hammer, and it's a beautiful timber. I don't know what timber it is, but it's absolutely stunning. It looks like boxwood to me, and a boxwood hammer with a boxwood, and he's carved this. Absolutely, the man is a genius. I don't know how some people are so talented and other people are like me and have absolutely zero skill. But Graham is the most talented person I've ever met. He's got the most amazing workshop, and he's just unbelievable. I'll show you a picture of his workshop. So his workshop he's got all the equipment, but he's amazing. Now Graham has also made me some wonderful planes in the past. He made this one for a competition, and it's absolutely stunning. He made this one for me, and he's based on Anton Berry, which is part of Baco Company, Sweden, which I recently got a catalogue from them, and he made this one. Just absolutely stunning work. This is the first one I ever bought off him, and I met him because I purchased this on eBay. And this one was an auction lot, and thank God I won it, and then I got in contact with him and we've been very friendly ever since. This is another beautiful one as well, absolutely stunning, all peened dovetails, just the most skilled person. And this was he made this for me. This is the first one he ever made. He made this as a present, and he also put my name on it, and he also put where I'm from. So I've got two tools which almost looks like I've made them, and I am tempted to say I've made them, and you know, but you shouldn't do such things as take other people's credit, but I am tempted. So Graham, you're an absolute legend. You're the most skilled person I've ever met, and I'll treasure these items till the day I die. I really will. I don't know how I can possibly ever repay you for this wonderful original. I mean, just look how close it is to the original, and this has got an ebony handle, I think, and brass. Absolutely stunning. He would be a master craftsman, tool maker back in the day if he was born. So I'll show you what I did a swap or a trade with from Graham, and I'll also show you the wonderful book Bob made. So let's get on with that. So this is the item which I traded with my buddy Graham. Now Graham is a massive collector of Stanley, and he bought this, and when it arrived it broke, and he did a repair. It broke into about 10 pieces, and I cannot see in the slightest how he's repaired this, because you cannot tell it was broken. I'll insert a picture to show you how it was broken. So he's repaired it, but obviously being Graham and a perfectionist, he doesn't want to have it because he knows it's broken. Plus he says it's very large and he hasn't got space for it. So this will go in a display later on in my garden workshop, but I think it's a beautiful thing. So thank you, Graham. You've done an amazing repair. I just can't tell where you've repaired it. I really can't. Fantastic. So so that's what I did a swap with Graham for another rare Stanley item. Right, I'll show you the book which Bob has made now. So this is the second thing I wanted to talk about with my first video back. My good friend Bob has made this absolutely wonderful second book to his first book. This is the Pipe Wrench with Bite, and this is his first book. Like, some of my wrenches are in here, and there's many other fantastic examples, all with the information, the manufacturer, the date. The man has got so much knowledge. Well, after this book, I think other collectors have got in touch with him, some big collectors, and he's got an even more, in my opinion, an even more magnificent book of pipe wrenches. Absolutely fantastic. So there's 2 volumes. Robert Smith is his name. You should be able to get in contact with him. I'll try to put a link below so you can get in contact with Robert. Absolutely outstanding collection of wrenches. I mean, many of these wrenches I've never ever seen before examples of. This one's one of mine. This is a William Heap, and far as I'm aware, this is the only wrench known in existence, this one. I don't know of any others. This is also another William Heap, which is a very early wrench from 1856, and this one also from 1856. So fantastic collection. There's 2 William Heaps there. But what a wonderful collection. This is the most interesting book I've ever seen, to be honest. It's so fascinating. I didn't know almost any of these existed before. I don't think it's possible to collect them all, put it that way, no matter who you are. There's that many designs. Absolutely fantastic. So I highly recommend this book. He's absolutely reasonable because he only prints these off in very small. I mean, wow, look at that one with the brass. Wow, absolutely stunning. So Bob's books are absolutely amazing. They're a credit, an absolute credit to Bob himself. He's a genius. So if you've not got his first book and you're interested in adjustable spanners or wrenches, if you haven't got his first book, you'll be able to order the 2 together, and you'll save on shipping, obviously. He will ship worldwide, which is fantastic. And I think his second book has even more magnificent examples in than the first. There's a wonderful guy called Dan in the US and another guy in Australia, and both of them have magnificent collections. So absolutely wonderful. So yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far. Don't forget to go check out Graham's Instagram and go over there and give a like. Also, don't forget that Bob's wonderful and I mean absolutely wonderful books. They're a fantastic example. It tells you all the information inside about what they made, the sizes, the manufacturer, the dates, bit about the information. Just the man is a very, 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 very clever man indeed. And there's so between these two, it's a very, very comprehensive. These books are seriously thick. There's a lot in there, heavy books. So yeah, thank you very much to Bob for doing this book. Absolutely wonderful, and thank you so much to Graham for the wonderful items. All right, thanks for watching. If you got this far, it's a long one. Take care, have a great day. Bye bye.